All right, Rage Nation, we are back with another behind the scenes of what a radio interview looks like. We are joined by Violet Blend. They are all the way from Italy. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us tonight. It's a pleasure for us to be with you tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I know it's really late over there, so you guys rock. Thank you so much.
Don't worry at all. We are rockers, so we don't care about the time.
That's right. All right, so before we get into the radio interview, I got 4 of your songs, and I wanted to see what order did you guys want to play your songs, because we've got 4 segments of the interview, and each time we're going to promote a song. So we got Funeral of Love, LaDonna Mobile, Voices in My Head, and My Head is Broken.
This can the order.
That sounds good
It's
right
fine.
there? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Very good. All right. So if you want to hear the full radio episode of this interview, go down into the description. We got a link right there where you can listen to it, and we get started in 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. We are back with a rock band from Italy. They are called Violet Blend. What's up, guys?
We're doing great. How are you?
Man, I am fantastic. I know it's late over there, so thank you so much for joining us tonight. And you guys are putting out some great music, and we definitely want to promote that here on the show tonight. But speaking of that music, where can people find you on the internet?
We are everywhere. It may seem like a threat, but when I say it, but our name Violet Blend is present on all social platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, etc., and all digital streaming and download platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, etc. It's always just Violet Blend, the 2 magical words. So it's easy to find us. We also have a shop for our records and merchandise, and you can find it on our website, violetblend.cloud, and on our Bandcamp page, violetblend.bandcamp.com.
Yeah. Go support this band. Go stream their music. Go buy their merch. And speaking of the name Violet Blend, how'd you guys come up with that? What's the meaning behind the name of your band? We have frozen video. Oh, and there they go. Let's see if they log back in. But I tell you what, you want a behind the scenes look. This is behind the scenes. You never hear this on the radio. There we go.
Okay, whoa.
You guys are back.
Okay, we are back. Okay, so as I was saying, the desire to be a person with a million different faces, and because we describe our music as a kaleidoscopic world of different influences, musical genres, forms, and styles, and so Blend represents the way we see music, basically.
Awesome. So you guys got a recent record out on Eclipse Records. It's called Live and True. It's a live album. Let's talk about the song Funeral of Love. What's this track about?
Well, this is one of the older, because I wrote the song when I was something like 15 or 16. So it's something that we know for a very long time, but it's something that we always like to play on our shows because it's very energetic. It's the rhythm. It's very fast, and we noticed that also people really do like when we play it on our shows. The song speaks about all the tragedies that you can all the tragedy, all the problems that you face when you are a teenager, and all these problems seems to be the highest mountains that you've ever seen, but they actually are not. And I was just joking with my condition of being a teenager at that time, but I really bound to that song. It's always something actual, because sometimes when you face a problem, you can not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you should understand that everything can be solved in a way or another, and this what Funeral of Love is about.
Here it is from their album Live and True. It is Funeral of Love on Indie Rage Radio. All right, very good. I saw on your social media the other day that you guys were in a bar and they started playing your song and you started singing along to it. That was awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofiness on our social media, because we always would like we like to make people understand how we are in person, and not only the artistic part of being a musician in Violet Plant. Where we are from Florence in Italy, we always joke about everything, and it's always great when you are in a pub and your song come out, and it's something incredible. That this was our reaction to it.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, segment 2, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. We are back with the Violet Blend. They're a rock band from Italy. Now, you guys have opened up for some pretty big acts: Radiohead, Garbage, many more. Have any of these bands given you some advice that has helped you in your music career?
Well, yes, we have the opportunity to meet and play together with support these bands, and it's always a big emotion for us to. It's like you're playing with your heroes, and so it's always a great. It's always very exciting for us, but well, Radiohead, Garbage. I have a conversation with Tom York in the backstage, and it was something philosophical. And I think that we were both drunk, so I actually I don't remember what we talk about. But if I have to pick one, the greatest advice that a musician, an established band, an established artist gave to us, I think it's Chris Lade from AC/DC. We had the opportunity to join his Italian tour, and so we stayed with him more than just one date, and it was great, because you have the opportunity to build a relationship, and to know also the person behind the artist. And he said to me just this sentence: keep doing it, just keep doing it. And then he added, I remember, when you have talent, you have to find the time to keep doing it, no matter how many doors they will slam in your face. Just go on with what you think, with what you love in life, and just keep doing it. It's if you insist in life, he said, you will have success in it. And it's the greatest, the most important advice that you can give to an emerging band. And we are very grateful. It was very funny too. We did two Italian tours with him and in the band, the Chris Lade timeline, and they are great people, all the band. Chris, his wife Christine. It's always funny, Chris and Christine. I always make a mess with me, because we call his wife Chris too, and so Chris, and they always say, "Who? Which one?" Yeah, but yeah, keep doing it, and I think that it's my mantra now. So no matter anything, we will just keep doing it.
Yes, that's perfect advice. And Another good thing to do when you're an artist and you want to get out there is building a great team. And I tell you what, you guys have a great team at Eclipse Records. Chris is doing a great job getting your music out there and getting it out to different platforms and stuff like that, putting the elbow grease. So, Chris, you guys are doing a good job.
Yeah, he's great, and he was one of the first people to believe in Violet Blend and this project, and so we are very grateful to him and to all of his work that he's doing with us. It's a great guy. Yeah, I haven't had the pleasure to meet him in person because he's in US, but one day we will meet him in person and hug him.
Yeah, Chris, you need to get a U.S. tour with all your bands together, all the Eclipse bands rolling around. That'd be
That
awesome.
would be great. That would be great.
Now, during the break, we talked a little bit about how your song was played in one of your favorite pubs in your hometown, and you guys were like kind of geeking out over it. What's the rock scene like in Florence, Italy? Is it alive and well? Do you have to go outside to different cities? How's it looking in Florence?
There's a little scenes for rock in Florence. Florence is a small city, and all rockers know each other. We know each other, and after pandemic, many clubs are closed, and there's no more venue for C bands. And for see live, and now it's so difficult. In the 80s, all the of Italy.
Well, actually, it's not that good to be in a band here in Florence, if I have to be honest with you. But we have a tiny community, as Michelle was saying. We all know each other, and but if you are an Italian band, if I have to be honest, you have to reach other countries' audience, because it's not that we're not a country that invests in rock and metal. Basically, this is the first problem. We have a lot of art, past art from the Renaissance and something like that, but it's not a country that invests in future in music, in art, in everything that can that can be new. And this is not the best CD to be born and to play music. But anyway, we are very bound to our city. We love our city, and fortunately, with the internet and the streaming platforms and everything and stuff like that, with the communication that internet gave us, we don't need to go away, and so we can have an American label and work with them without problems. And it's a great thing of our age.
Yeah, the pandemic was not kind to local music venues over here where I live too. A lot of them closed down as well. It was sad. So speaking of, you have a new album. It is out right now. Go stream it. Go look them up. Violet Blend, Live and True. And we're going to play another track from that video. It's called La Donna Mobile. Let's talk a little bit about that. What's it about?
La Donna Mobile. It's an Italian title. Beware it. Yeah, well, that track is the end of Live and True album. It's also the end of the show that we performed. That from Live and True is a full concert that we performed here in Florence in 2022, and it's a track that we are very bound to, because it's part of a project that we did in support to an association that fight the discrimination and violence against women. And it's basically is a cover song from the most famous Italian opera Rigoletto, La Donna Mobile, Giuseppe Verdi. And we said we kept this campaign in support of the association to make people think about discrimination and violence against women. And even if it's just a drop in the ocean, every drop matters. And so we are very, very bound to that song, and it's something that we always play at our shows, and I always speak to the audience and to the people, both on stage and backstage and at the merchandising table, to make them understand how the situation is bad nowadays, because we have a lot of discrimination and violence against women, and if we need to reflect on it, to speak about it, and I hope that we did it. If we make just one person think about it, it's a great result for us. And so that's why I chose La Donna Mobile from Live and True album. It's a project. I invite you and all the audience to take a look at our website. This campaign was a research that we did for 2 years, and there are 30 testimonials, women that works here in Italy, and they have they are super great professionals, but they all at the question, have you ever been discriminated, they all answered yes, and so they wanted to testify this with this project. So if you have a minute, take a look at our website, violetplan.cloud, and see the schedule, La Donna Mobile, and there's all the project and all what we are doing. We're still doing for this association. We're doing crowdfunding. We donated all the income from an event that we did here in Florence. So we're trying to do our part in this. So
Well, I commend you guys for using your platform for change. I appreciate that.
Thank you. It's as I said before, it's just a drop probably, but if everyone can do something or will speak about this, it will be more drops, and the ocean will be full of people thinking and speaking about the problems that we have nowadays, because we have those problems now at the moment. It was not something that existed only in the past. It's actual.
Precisely. And I know I'm going to get the pronunciation wrong, so I'm going to throw it to you real quick. From their album Live and True, this is Violet Bland with their song
La Donna Mobile
on Indie Rage Radio. All right, very good. Yeah, we have a saying here in the States. I don't know if you guys use it in Italy, but it's like the snowball effect. You ever heard of that, the snowball effect?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay,
yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. So
I don't think that I understood correctly what I'm saying, but I'm trying to do my best with my bad English. I'm sorry.
No,
We are
you're perfect.
Italians.
Yeah, just like I was going to say, it's a snowball effect. Like when a snowball starts at the top of a mountain, it's really small, but it catches snow on the way down. And by the time it gets down, it's humongous. So the more people that hear this song, the movement's going to grow. So you guys planted a seed. So, you know, it's gonna end up growing. So
I hope so. We just started this thing, and I hope that the more people possible will join us in this project and in this way of speaking of things, because we did it we did that cover song in a rock metal way, like in our own style actually, but also because our community here in Italy, the rock and metal community, is almost built with male singers and musicians. We have very few women that play and sing, and so it's something that it's also an invitation to the young generation, to the young women. You can do it. You can do metal. You can play rock and roll, even if you are a woman. It's not something that easy here in Italy, but I think in the whole world, because actually there are more male musicians than the women. So
right. All right, we'll go ahead and get this segment 3. But before we go to that, my mom, her family came from Sicily. Her
Oh,
her maiden name is Ligio.
no. Well, actually, Italians are everywhere. And I'm
Mhm.
very proud of this thing. And so you can speak Italian.
No, I can't.
You should. You should. At least a couple of words. I can teach you something. If you want to, if you would like to know something. Now you know la donna mobile. That means fickle woman in English.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's why we choose the aria from that opera, because it portrays the women as something that men can manipulate. And so that's why we wanted to make to make the evidence of, no, we are not like that. It's something from the past, of course, in 19th century, but some way it's actual too. Now you know la donna mobile, what means la donna mobile.
Yeah.
It's-
My mom, she took a trip when she was a teenager to Italy, and she got these beautiful wine glasses. And when I was a kid, I was throwing football in the house, American football. I was
Mhm.
throwing American football in the house, and I broke those glasses.
Ow.
And she wasn't home, but I hid them in the trash. And I was hoping that she would never find out. But it's like she came in and she felt it in the force, and she went straight to it. And she's like, "Where's my wine glasses?" And I was like, "Ugh."
Oh, I know what you did.
Yes, it was crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Segment 3 in 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. We are back with Violet Blender from Florence, Italy. And if you think it's late where you are, try having an interview with an American DJ when you live in Florence, Italy. So we appreciate your time. I know it's late over there. So we will definitely get back to it. Now, you guys have won many awards, and congratulations on winning Band of the Year for 2023. Saw that on your social media. Congrats. What's the one that meant the most to you?
Well, this is an incredible award, an incredible achievement, and we are very proud of it. It's also something unexpected. We didn't expect it at all, because it's a UK radio, and it's something special also for that way. We have the opportunity to also host a couple of episodes on that radio, and then to keep in touch with all the audience. And I personally call most of the audience of Great Music Stories a friend of us, because it's an incredible community. It's incredible how music can make people together, can join people, and we're speechless, because when we were listening to the show, to the awards, and when they said Violet Band of the Year, we say, what? Did we understand it? What? Because there were bands such as, I don't know, Marillion or Spike from the Choir Boys, such great bands, and they say, us, you choose us. We were actually speechless, and it's something for us very, very special, because it's something abroad, it's something out of Italy, and so we haven't met none of them. And it's incredible how music can make people become friends, and it's incredible. Well, actually, we're still speechless. We don't believe it actually, but I don't think that we really realized what it means. But it's incredible. We're super happy, super both excited and thrilled, and as I said before, speechless, because it's an incredible and prestigious award, and when it comes from from abroad. It's also for a band that come from a small city like Florence, and you see that people out of Italy appreciate what you do, your music, and they become fans of your music, of your work. It's incredible. So I don't know what to say.
That's awesome. What can we expect from Violet Blend in the future? What do you guys got going on?
We are working for a new album and a new tour. We will back in UK
Finally.
next summer, and we are happy and honored and
And speechless, and we're very looking forward to it.
Very looking forward to it.
Well, the new album, we're working on the new album, as Michelle said before, but it's a long process because we write tons of new songs, and then we're never satisfied with any of it, so we need to produce all the songs, then listen to it, then I keep saying, no guys, no, I don't like it, and Michelle too, because I'm not the only one here in this crazy, come si dice gabbia di matti, non lo so, I'm trying to remember what word I wanted to say, but it doesn't come to my mind in English anyway. And so it's a long process, but I think that at the end of 2024 maybe it will be released, and we have a very interesting new things in this new album, because we are experimenting with electronics, with more heavy guitars and bass sounds, and so we're doing something new. And then, as Michelle said, we're going to back on tour. We used to tour and write and record new songs at the same time, but it was completely out of mind. We went crazy, and so we decided to stop this 3 or 4 months to take the time to go in the studio and do our things. And then from April, or the end of April on, we will be back on tour in all Europe, and finally in the UK, because it's a couple of years that we missed the UK, and then for the future, we hope to come to the US. It will be, it's our dream, and so I hope that we will be able to tour also in the US. It would be incredible, such an amazing thing to do. I hope so.
In 2020,
we were almost there. Yeah, because
near to leave
yeah.
in US, but pandemic blocked all.
Yeah, because we almost planned the whole US and Central American tour for 2020, and then we were halfway, something like that, and then everything, the world stopped too.
Yeah.
And so but the good thing is that we weren't there, because if during the pandemic you were in a country, you have been remain then, stay them, how to say in English.
Yeah, you would have got stuck.
Yeah, remain stuck. Okay, thank you for the help. Please forgive my English. I'm trying to do my best.
No, you guys are doing great. So next up, we're going to play your song Voices in My Head. What's the song about?
Well, this is a tough song, because we wrote it right after our sophomore album came out, Demons. And with Demons, we started our relationship with Eclipse Records, and so with an American label. And so we were put in front of a huge audience. And maybe we weren't that prepared for all the all the mean people that that live in the internet, and so we received both positive and negative comments from this album. But I'm that kind of person that if there are 1,000 positive comments but just one negative, I will focus only on this. And so I was in a strange state of mind. I called Michelle saying, no, we have to stop it. We're not the good. We have to disform the band. We can do anything. And he was saying, calm down. It's just a comment on the internet. Please, come on. So basically, the voices in my head are all these thoughts, negative thoughts that were in my mind at that period, and I needed, I wanted to find a way to fight them, and to defeat them, and to be fine again. And that's why the song is about. I thought that if I was able to do something constructive, something that the step farther, I would have come si di- I would have the strength to do and face everything. And that's why I wrote Voices in My Head. That's why we released it a couple of months before the Demons album. And it's a sort of answer to all the main people around that cannot understand that on the other side of the computer there's a person that read and understand what you write, even if you don't think about it. And that was our answer. Basically,
There it is. It's Voices in My Head from Violet Blend on Indie Rage Radio. All right, very good. And then segment 4, it's kind of like we're up against the clock, so we're just saying our goodbyes pretty much. And then we'll talk about your song, My Head is Broken.
cool.
All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. Sadly, our interview has come to an end because the show is coming to an end. We are joined by Violet Blend for one last time. They're from Florence, Italy. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you. We're frozen again.
Much. Oh, okay. I will
Now
repeat
you're
it.
back.
Thank you very much for having us. It's a pleasure and an honor for us to be with you on Indie Rage Radio.
Yes. All right. So go out, support this band. Google them, Violet Blend. They're on every platform where you consume music. Go follow them on social media. Go to their website, violetblend.cloud. Go buy some merchandise. Help support this band. Now, the last song we're going to play from you guys is My Head is Broken. What's this song about?
Oh, well.
Oh, and they're gone. Florence, Italy needs to get some better internet. And I know about bad internet. We got terrible internet here. Hopefully they'll make it back.
Here we are back again.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
The song is about all the moments when you feel unfit, where you feel too damaged to be fixed, and when you don't know what to do, how to say to others, please help me, because you're in this mist and you cannot escape, and it's also a cage that you built your own, but you are not able to go out, and this song is about all those moments. Yeah.
All right, we are out of here. Thanks for listening tonight. They are Violet Blend. My name is Mikey O, and this is their song, My Head is Broken, on Indie Rage Radio. I'll see you when I see you. Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Ciao, grazie.
Thank you for a listener.
Grazie mille.
Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you very much. Very looking forward to see the interview done. When it's ready, please tell Lorenzo, and I will share all over our platform, our social media.
Awesome. I sure will. Yeah, I'll be tagging you guys on social media, so you'll see when it's coming up. I'll also reach out to Lorenzo, so I'll get you on all fronts.
Thank you very much. A pleasure and an honor. Me too, to know you and to be with you. Thank you very much.
Keep up the great work.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye.